Hey everybody, I am Coaching the City, your certified life coach, and I'm coming to you today actually to teach you how to do your review for 2021. Now, me being a financial manager by trade, I came up with how to audit your 2021. So what is an audit? Some people may ask. Well, I looked up the definition, and the definition of an audit is an formal examination of an organization's individual account or financial records. But we're going to personalize this. And so when they say organization, that is you. Individual account, that's just like a daily, accountability of your life or your financial records, right? Okay, so it's three things that you'll need. You'll need a bank statement, your bank statements for the year. You'll need a piece of paper, pen, highlighter, and you'll need a planner. But I hear you. Some people keep everything in their phone. You might not have a planner. So if you don't have it, what I recommend is, so if you don't have a bank statement, well, you do have your transaction log from like Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. That keeps a list of all of your transactions coming in and coming out. And if you don't have a planner, see now me, I have like 3 planners. And that's because I'm a planner. I plan a lot. To keep track of what's been going on in your year, like I know on Facebook, if you go to your personal page and right next to posts, they have a filter. And you can filter everything that happened in 2021 by the month. So put in the month of January, or you can put like January 31st, and it will roll back everything that you've done. Me, I don't post everything on Facebook, but some people do. So if you don't have a day-to-day count in your planner, a good way is to go back to your social media feeds and to see what you were talking about or kind of what was on your mind. All right, so we're going to set up this whole 2021 in review. I recommend that you have 12 pieces of paper. Why? Because they're 12 months, right? So the first thing that you will have on your paper is your beginning balance. So that's number 1. And then number 2, you will have your ending balance. You can find this on your bank statement. Next to that, up under the number 2, you put a number 3, right person. Up under that, put a number 4, place. And up under the number 4, put a 5 and put thing. Why person, place, thing? Because in doing an audit of your year, sometimes we forget it's November, right? So anything I asked you to do, I've already started working on it myself. And here we are, November, I think 19th. Today's the 19th. I had a hard time remembering what I did in January. So as we start going through this, you'll be like, okay, so what happened? So you will take your January bank statement and then write your beginning balance. Then you write your ending balance. But when we come down to the person, what I want you to do in that is ask yourself, did anything happen of significance with a person? Anything. Now, we're not talking about you ran into the mailman, because that's an everyday occurrence. But in the month of January, did you meet somebody that was very important? Did you get in a relationship? Did you break up? Were you ghosted? Did you start a situationship? Did you end a situationship? These are relationships. So for this person, something significant or something special that should stand out. All right, so next we're going to move down. So we're now on number 4, place. Did you go anywhere special or significant in the month of January? We're not talking about, your regular, you went to work, you go to the gym, you go to the local club. We're talking about places of significance, something special. That's not your old regular, your everyday thing, right? So this can be if you went on vacation. Heck, if you went to court, that's a big thing. Everybody's not going to court every day unless you're a lawyer, right? So that would be a very special occasion or a significant location. So let's move down to number 5, a thing, right? So examples of what happened. So let's say we're still in the month of January. What did something specifically happen of significance? So I got some examples. Did you pay off a debt? Did you buy a house? Did you get an apartment? Did you get approved for a car? Did you start school? Did you open a business? Did you get a certification? Heck, did you get off parole? You know, did something significant happen? Right? So why does all this stuff matter? Because as you write down, like I said, get 12 pieces of paper for the month of January. If you have something like you met a important person, or you met a special person, or something significant happened with the person, you would want to write down that person's name, and when you have a moment to really think about what happened with them and what was your takeaway. Sometimes there's not a takeaway, right? But sometimes there is, and normally there is. So an example of that for my month of January, and I just did this maybe a few minutes before we got started because I wanted to give examples. And for the month of January, I was thinking person, place, or thing, right? So here's my paper. And the first thing that I remembered was in the month of January, we took a family trip to Philadelphia for my daughter's 17th birthday. That's all I really thought happened. But then as I just started thinking about it, I said, is there a person? And I met my niece for the very first time. And I had forgot about it, right? So I wrote down, met my niece Melody. So that was for the month of January. Now, to me, nothing significant happened. So Melody was my person. My place was Philadelphia. But no big thing happened for me in January. And that's okay. Because, some months you really can take it easy. I don't recommend going on all 8 cylinders every month, person, place, thing, because your life could become busy and hectic. So then I moved down as I was just thinking, the month of March. For the month of March, the person was me. Place, I didn't go anywhere significant in the month of March. The thing was I actually got vaccinated. And that was a big thing with doing a lot of the research to decide to be vaccinated. It was very important to me and my family. And I bought my very first MCM bag. To some people that may be kind of materialistic, but it wasn't. Because remember I said that the person, that something significant happened? Well, and I said it was me. That's what happened. But the lesson, I realized that with that purchase, that thing made me remember that I don't have a problem spending and sharing and doing for others. But I do for myself. I felt really, really, really bad spending that much money on myself. But I'm so used to getting for others, gifting others, providing for others, that I rarely do it for myself, and I felt bad. And my last example of a person, place, and a thing would be in the month of April. So the person, it was my brother, James. He's in Philadelphia. Place, I went to Miami. And the thing, it was my signature. It was a signature birthday for me. And what did I learn out of that was I needed to create boundaries. But with my brother, I realized I had built another layer, a trusted layer in my support system. So that's what he meant to me. That's my person. And you can have 2 or 3 people, but I'm trying to keep it kind of quick for you guys. The place was Miami. Like I said, it was a signature birthday. Me and my sister treated me to Miami for my 45th birthday. And that was important to me because sister time sometimes is the best time. And it was my birthday. So that was my month. That was a full person, place, thing for me. And I have my balance, my beginning balance and my ending balance. And I stopped at April. So my goal for the rest of this weekend will be to finish the remainder of the year. So why am I doing this now? Is because I'm going to get you guys ready for 2022. And there's no way I don't recommend going forward. I mean, heck, we ain't got no choice, right, when we wake up. But prepare yourself. So do a year in review. See how you won. See how you lost. And just see what you can do better, because it's not always other people. It may be us. And then being that, as I stated earlier, finance is my background. All of my degrees, even my master's degrees in finance. When you do your beginning balance and your ending balance, it really tells you a lot about yourself. And that'll be a whole nother YouTube about a YouTube video on about your finances. But this is a great start. And even it's okay, because what I'm learning, my support system have grown in just these 3 months that I did, right? Actually, yeah, because I did January, March, and April. I skipped February because nothing actually happened in February. But, and from right now, what I'm seeing, that I've gained a lot, but I do know that one of my friendships were kind of severed. But that'll be later on in the year. I'm going to share it, not too many details. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, you gain some friends, you lose some. Everything's not all bad, but then what I'm going to show you how to do is peel back the layers in those blanks where we have the person. Like in the month of March, where I had me, I'm peeling back the layers, and I already know, because I've peeled the layers back, is that I had a very hard time spending that much money on myself. It's not that I don't think I'm worth it, because I know I'm worth it, but I just haven't done it in so long. So, you know, I had to process, been processing that since March. But as you write in and fill in these blanks, you'll begin to see your whole story. So you'll know, hey, who do I take into 2022? Or who can I kind of, you know, we got different layers of friends. You got like your circle of your nucleus, and you got level 1, you got level 2. You may need to move some people from the nucleus to level 1. You might need to move some level 1 people to a level 2, which is the outside, because at this point where you are, they're not necessarily needed, right? And and it's okay. It's okay if you got to move some people, because it'll be all right if they have to move you too, because you don't want to have to serve the same spot or the purpose for everybody. But that is my coach's play of the week, and it is your 2021 in review. Remember, it's 5 things you should have: your beginning balance, your beginning bank balance, your ending bank balance. Write down person, place, or thing. What significant happened? Did anything significant or special happen with a person, at a place, or did a thing happen? And on each, after you write that, just take some time just to really think about, hey, did anything happen? Did I meet somebody? Did I meet a business partner? It's so many things that happen throughout the year. That's 365 days. Those days are not all crisp for me. You know, and I know I'm saying let's do a year in review in November, and we all still have one more month to go, but I'm going to circle back for the month of December with you guys before the end of December, so that you can see how the rest of my 2021 went. I'm going to finish doing it. I'm going to write some more of my things and put some examples. It'll be listed in the comments below. And feel free to subscribe, share, and write your person, place, your thing. And if you have come up with a lesson that you received or something that you took away from it, please do share, because we are to learn. Every day that we're here is something for us to learn. And it doesn't have to be bad. It could be good, bad, and different. It could be a Snapple fact. So anyway, this is your coach's play of the week. I am CoachNTheCity. I am a certified life coach. My website is www.CoachNTheCity.com. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CoachNTheCity. So thank you all, and stay tuned, because there will be a new episode dropping every Friday. So thank you.